Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroad, but for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light, and...
Seems more like you're being light.
But what comes
In your nature.
Guess left can be right, sometimes. Stories of death and the bodies left behind, a reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die. ladder would be better. The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Cutting edge. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress, bonds that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the Just a few moves left. Make them count. Need the right key. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to...
Atu awa setuata yevofol iboda kil mauketo kantita fabube muk kof.
Asks if you were tired. You found... You'll need a... He says you... He lost you. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the... You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see. He's hurt. Any
That's a spark of light!
What's there to...
Not as much as...
Always make...
And you're...
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date.
Iboda muk bebu.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict... The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's a bridge. Just get over it. They've restroyed this area, mudded up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the... Says they're wary of... Cautions you that the Sifu may be a little impatient today.
Zata is the moi totloho. Kariesne zdace. Paro.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
Yeti
The wall that separates them from the other side, the wasteland you came from. Some your Muma in Jack says there is some darkness in the best of us. Even he'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave. Their kin must. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Even if you see the world differently, you must hit them as soon and as hard as you can. The outcome of this war is up to you. Tells you not to be afraid. He remembers. Anyway. The gatekeeper welcomes. He can see you're a free spirit, so he'll let you in. You have orders to follow. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Bullets everywhere. Middle-lifed. Watch you flex. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He wonders where you've been. He's judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Ansonbara.
You promised
Katjagdoppolu, Kanamunta, Katjagdoppolutta, Pala.
she understands. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. It's your own
Fruit drip jig typo.
He wonders what usefulness. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Turi kumbala muma.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you.
Dere.
She said
Sanna jote.
she...
Sanna jot. Kanamunta.
They look determined. Better watch out.
Nakisi sana basurangu. Talo sagatele. Popolo.
There's...
Ai nei.
He wants to know.
Talo sagatele.
Andro?
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Berry.
She says it's nice.
Bromblele maar berry.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. He asks if you could help him. He'll leave the quick part to you. He's curious to see what you... The style might be... He's looking for...
Ben nampusa.
Your Muma says it's about time...
Ruhemuk tono.
Says...
Ruhemuk tono.
She says she is...
Antoro.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Monibasa.
You should just keep working and you'll do well.
Ingavaldo.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Dropa.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. Che.
Tropalo.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Chialdo male canaru tono.
A piece of...
Canaruta.
It's called a...
Tukonda. Sana yote.
Your Muma...
Apli tonomuta.
Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Antoro. Quien si. Camonu.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Ignavaldo.
Your Muma says,
Canyala toro.
here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out, it's no pet.
They couldn't keep it down. Fluff Hulk's on the loose. Kaboom! They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe's ranks and were looking for... Look, an emergency box from... Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Don't lose your way in the blackness. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? This corner of the world is called Bricktown. Could be something sneaking around every tree. That's a Myriad tribe outpost. New thoughts for you. The Vespidat outpost, long-time home of the Myriad tribe. They're eager to start the takeover now. Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb lock. That hit the spot, wrecked it. Give those twirly wheels a turn. That wasn't the right way. Yes, the river tub's going down the drain. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. Says they've been treated fair, but wishes there was a... A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Red means danger. Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it, then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though. You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Says you did a great job. Out of Date says he's... That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled. He says Goop is working on making his goo glide strong enough to break the waves out to the World Eater. Night falls like a giant around here. That there's Subnautica Station. Goop flounders around in there. Just when you think it's darkest, the dawn. This place could be dangerous. It's time to create your own path. Let's see.
Yangu. Azetawa.
Says it's good to...
Awali. Awali.
Goop says memories fade.
Yes, that's the way. No arguing with.
That
Seriously.
I'm so
Can't but.
Figure...
Yangu.
Thanks.
Ti.
But hey,
Itaku.